Hey everyone, it's Jen Sullivan with Shaka with Jen. I want to make sure that you know that I am not driving. I'm in the parking lot with my husband. Hi, husband. He loves that every single time, can you tell? But the title of my video today is how, if you are building a business as well as raising a family, you have to listen to this podcast by Mike Dillard. Podcast is called How to Raise Your Kids to Be Entrepreneurs. And like I said, this podcast is by Mike Dillard. If you don't know who he is, he's probably, to me, he's like the godfather of attraction marketing. He's the person who, when I first read his book called Magnetic Sponsoring, it got me started into this journey of learning how to market myself so that I was not chasing people down, but people were attracted to me, my tribe, the people that, that like my vibe and what I'm all about. So Mike Dillard, he has a podcast called Self-Made Man, and I've been listening to it for a while, and he does really great interviews. And this particular interview was with an 8-figure earner named Mark Hoverson. And he does such a great job in regards to, as a business person, and all of the things that he's learned, how he's translate that into teaching his kids certain core values to be good citizens of the world. Now, the thing is that's super important to me. Yes, I am in this business because I want to create family time, financial freedom for my family, but more importantly, I love the fact that I can translate a ton of things that I'm learning into how to teach my kids to be self-sufficient, to value things such as doing a great job, taking pride, taking ownership, accountability of the things that they do, knowing right from wrong. So this interview is it's just really awesome. Like, for example, I'll give you he does a lot of case studies of things that he's done with his kids, and he has 4 young kids, all below the age of 13, I want to say. And one of the examples that he gave that I just thought was just super cool. It might seem harsh to some people, but to me, I think it taught a really good value or lesson to his kiddo. One of the things is that she wanted to be able to race, because she was a great runner. Younger, I want to say she might have been 8 years old. I can't remember exactly how old she was, but she did her first race and she wasn't trying. She was just kind of prancing along, talking to her friends. And in the end, even though he was trying to encourage her at the end, there was all these people who would cheer you on, parents lined up, you get a medal, you get Gatorade, and he didn't let her finish the race. Now, to some people, that might seem harsh, but in the end, what it taught him is that you don't get the rewards without putting the effort in. And so how can you take pride in things unless you actually put the effort to begin with? And so the next race, she was upset with it, but the next race, she gave it all her own. After the advice that he gave her, she came in second with 400. Now, the fact is she's probably really fast, but not only that though, but she had so much pride in that. And the fact that he was able to teach his kids that, just based on the simple fact that you just have to do the hard work and you will still get rewarded, no matter what that is, I think is really awesome. So if you are planning on having kids, if you have kids, this is a great podcast to listen to. I listened to it while I was driving around doing errands and stuff. Just loved it. So I will make sure that I post the link to it. If you have any questions, just let me know. But if you loved it, I want to hear what kind of tips you got and what kind of value you got from that particular podcast. Make sure you drop it here below. I'm Jen Sullivan with Shaka with Jen. I'll see you next time. Bye.